Feeling, smell, taste, and touch and sound. 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 When I'm from this world, we're just touching down. Grab my words from my soul and write it down. Grab my words from my soul and write it down. When I'm from this world, we just write it down. We're just touching down. We're just touching down. When I'm from this world, we're just touching down. We're just touching down. We're just touching down.
This assault on our senses has made us senseless. We broken, we got major ghetto expenses. We up in the hood defenseless, defenseless, defenseless. And when truth and liberation comes to us, well, some of us just put up our defenses. Our defenses, our defenses, our defenses, our defenses. I wonder where these inherited habits first came from, where the vibration of my name's from. What ancestors my uncle got his game from, cause he still got tendencies of Hennessy. So I had to take y'all way back to the beginning like I factor her in Genesis. Cause I know we just don't inherit bliss, but I wonder why some not on a path to righteousness. See what difference those who strive in God's path from those who fall in God's wrath, who don't even know they need a spiritually cleansing bath. See, we don't function whole souls, we function half, worshiping money, sex, and fame, feeding off of worldly acclaim. These so-called revolutionaries, man, they losing their game, public displaying their shame like some animals that need to be tamed. See, this world is a devastation and atrocity. Yeah, we got world leaders, they preaching democracy, they live a life of hypocrisy. See, this world, we got world leaders by bureaucracy. Yeah, we got. See, this assault on our senses has made us senseless. We broken, we got major ghetto expenses. And we up in the hood defenseless, defenseless, defenseless. See, I say let's take this back to the old school. Let's first clear up the hood and roll up on these fools. Let's use some real 1960s gangsters, tactics, and tools. Cause we up in the hood with so many hidden jewels that are left dormant within. It's time to fight these kids and diminish our sin. Cause we up in the hood. See, we got prescribed identity appealing to our senses through false body images and Botox fixtions, liposuctions, titty reductions, and lip injections. While we up in the hood passing around STD and HIV infections. See, you wouldn't even know we were created in 7 heaven stages, cause we drifted way back to the dark ages. The minimum wages, we too impatient to reach our heavenly station. Way back to the dark ages. Souls accept the minimum wages. We're not from this world, we're heavenly stations. Down, we're just touching down, we're just touching down. And only a few manipulate the minds of the masses. Cause we battle every day just to maintain common sense and 5 senses. It don't make no sense. This assault on our senses has made us senseless. Has made us manipulate the minds of the masses. Cause we battle every day just to maintain common sense and 5 senses. It don't make no sense. This assault on our senses has made us senseless.
Feeling, taste, touch, and sound. Worlds once lost may not be found. I grab a dream of the sky and I write it down. We're from this place, we just touch it down. Feeling, taste, touch, and sound. Worlds once lost may not be found. I grab your soul at the chest and I write it down. We're from this place, we just touch it down. This assault on our senses is making us senseless. In a consensus among the young and the restless, the poor and the reckless, the pure and the precious, the vile and the vicious, is that every day is a fight for survival. And when I arm myself to fight my rivals, all of their faces look like mine. Victory and defeat are in the mind, so I feel like a blind old man, or just a young man who needs to snatch off the blindfold. And every day is a fight for survival. And if you want the keys to the universe, you'll find those in each word, each thought, each breath combines codes, passwords, the heaven's gates for hell's holes. And every day is a fight for survival. And I traverse a rugged terrain of a soulless land, crash upon its gates with my soul in pain, upon my heart an intention, upon a scroll a plan, not to be a victim of time, but rather an hourglass that holds the sand. And every day is a fight for survival. But if I must die, I must be born again, whole again, moving flesh and sin, flesh and skin. I walk along the border where death and life begin. And every day is a fight for survival. But when I arm myself to fight my rivals, all of their faces look like mine though. They look like mine though. They look like mine though.
Touching sound. Not from this world, we're just touching down. Not from this world, we're just touching down. Grab my words from my soul and I write it down. We're not from this world, we're just touching down. We're just touching down. We're just touching down. See, only a few manipulate
stimulate the minds of the masses. Cause we battle every day just to maintain common sense and five senses. It don't make no sense. This assault on our senses has made us senseless.
We're just